Oleksandr this time, that he cheated with the low blow. Do you think it got to him a little bit and angered him this week?
Well, it's a matter of fact that Dubois and his team, his people, are willing to get a victory in the upcoming fight. And this is normal for all of them to push as hard as they can. But the thing is that Usyk is, let's invent a word, unpushable.
Oleksandr, I know you're a very humble man, but is there a heavyweight in history you feel like you cannot beat?
Yeah, it's Oleksandr Usyk.
If he was to commit to a trilogy, he's had one unbelievable one with Deontay Wilder, which will be remembered for ages, and then he could go into another one with Oleksandr Usyk. What does that say, in your opinion, about Tyson Fury?
I think Tyson, going into this fight, for me, has been, if Tyson beats him, then that becomes Tyson. And I think Tyson's there anyway. The fact he's a two-time world champion, the fact that he's won his titles on the road in the other guy's countries or adopted country, he's there. He's a great, great fighter. Come through this one, even better fighter.
After two crushing defeats to Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury has once again broken his silence. Determined not to let his legacy end in defeat, he's called for a decisive trilogy fight. Fury, never one to back down, vows to rise again and reclaim his place at the top. For him, this isn't just a fight, it's redemption.
Has Tyson Fury announced his return to boxing? Well, Tyson has said that he's ready to face Oleksandr Usyk for a third time. Tyson took to social media to say, "I beat the two times and the world knows the truth. Anytime, any place. The UK next. 100,000 people." Just months after announcing his retirement, again, Tyson has made it clear that he's ready to return to boxing and settle this rivalry once and for all.
Tyson Fury's offer of a trilogy fight has been accepted by Oleksandr Usyk, paving the way for one of the most awaited fights in boxing. Usyk, who has already won 2 games, now seeks to establish his supremacy for all time, driven by pride and a desire for retribution. Fury aims to change the conclusion. Legacy, grandeur, and final closure are all promised in the third conflict.
Usyk exclusively told me that he would love for that to happen. So what do you think? Who should Tyson Fury face, Oleksandr Usyk or Anthony Joshua?
If Tyson Fury is watching this and he's wanting to come out of retirement, what would you say to him? Do you think he should box on, Tyson Fury?
If Tyson Fury back in career, maybe we organization one more fight.
You want would you have a trilogy with us?
No problem.
No problem.
I ready.
Would you have that at Wembley Stadium as well?
Wembley, do you have more?
We have Manchester. You can maybe go Manchester Red Old Trafford for Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
In another recent interview, Usyk confirmed that Tyson Fury is a key part of BULS*T. Oleksandr Usyk PRAIS for Tyson Fury return versus Anthony Joshua and SLAMS Daniel Dubois his future plans. He acknowledged that talks for a potential trilogy are ongoing and expressed his readiness to face Fury again. Usyk remains focused on settling their rivalry once and for all.
You say you have 2 more. Do you know who you want it to be after Daniel Dubois?
Maybe it's Tyson Fury, maybe it's Anthony Joshua.
Okay, one of the 2.
Yeah.
Additionally, while commenting on Tyson Fury's retirement, Usyk stated that although Fury tends to speak a lot, he ultimately sees him as a great man. Despite his contentious nature, Usyk agreed that Fury's accomplishments in the ring are indisputable. He acknowledged Fury as one of the sport's genuine talents and showed appreciation for his abilities and legacy.
Tyson Fury, your friend who you call Greedy Belly,
Yeah.
he says he's retired, then he's not, then he's retired. Now he may be coming back?
Yes, I think it's not retired. Типа завязал retired. Yeah, it's not retired. I think Tyson continue training, continue boxing, because it's a great man. Yes, Tyson Fury a lot of speak, blah 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 blah, but it's great man. Wow.
Furthermore, Usyk also expressed his excitement at the prospect of a Fury vs Joshua fight, calling it a great matchup between 2 incredible fighters. He thinks that boxing fans everywhere would be able to witness such a fight. However, Usyk stated that he still has a strong desire to fight Fury in order to end their rivalry permanently.
Do you believe, as fans, we will see that one day? And who wins that fight if we do?
Чи вірю я в цей поєдинок, який може статися? I believe for Jesus, but maybe I today night pray for Jesus. Say, hey, Father, help me, help please these two guys, organization this fight. Maybe it will be great fight. You know, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua.
Almost immediately following Tyson Fury's second defeat against Oleksandr Usyk, rumors of a trilogy started to circulate. Fury insisted on one more fight because he didn't want the rivalry to stop there. Now that Usyk has agreed, the last confrontation begins.
What's next in your career? Are we going to see you fight again?
What's next for me? I'm going home. I'm having some time off, for sure.
Are we going to see you fight again?
You might do, you might not do, who knows? We'll talk about that next year.
Let him have a nice rest.
Regarding the possible trilogy with Tyson Fury, Usyk's promoter Alex recently stated that the bout will only take place with Usyk's consent. He affirmed that Usyk had responded favorably, demonstrating his readiness to proceed with the fight. Now that all sides have reached a consensus, the stage is set for a thrilling battle.
If you were to predict if Oleksandr becomes only the first undisputed champion twice in history because of the vagaries of the belts, how many more times do you feel he's going to fight?
This number cannot be defined, neither by myself nor by anyone else rather than Oleksandr Usyk. He is the only decision maker, and he's the only one who decides how much more he wants to go. He mentioned already that a third fight with Tyson Fury is acceptable for him.
Moreover, he also discussed the bouts, complimenting Usyk on his accomplishments and the traits that make him a strong fighter. He emphasized Usyk's prowess, tenacity, and track record of dominating several weight classes. The promoter thinks the trilogy will be a turning point in Usyk's already impressive career because of the fighter's enthusiastic reaction. However, they are currently prioritizing the fight with Dubois.
All right, speaking from your opinion then, Alex, do you want to see him mop up? Do you want to see him clean up everyone in the division, i.e. Ajit Kabayel, Joseph Parker? Are those viable fights for you in the future, in your view?
How much more he can get? How much more he can take? Listen, he's a human
Parker?
being.
Joseph Parker?
Parker is a great guy. But come on. At this stage, it's impossible to answer this question.
Okay.
He has to go through Daniel Dubois first.
Furthermore, he also clarified that Usyk is just a regular person like everyone else while discussing the reasons behind his success. But he emphasized that Usyk's exceptional accomplishments are mostly due to his distinct concentration and skill set. His unwavering commitment to his work has distinguished him and propelled his rise to prominence.
Alex, I was going to ask you that question, actually. A man that has achieved what he has achieved, being undisputed cruiserweight, undisputed heavyweight champion, beating Anthony Joshua twice and Tyson Fury twice as well. You go, where does he find that motivation at this stage of his career?
Complicated question. I would ask this question probably every morning. How can a human being, a normal human being from Earth, not from Mars or from Moon, find the motivation after everything he has completed in his career?
While discussing the Usyk vs Fury trilogy, True Geordie also expressed skepticism about Tyson Fury seeking a third fight. Considering that Fury had already lost the first two fights, he wondered why. His analysis brought to light a view shared by those who question the need or significance of a rematch.
I mean, you literally lost both fights clearly, especially the second one. Like the first one, he put up a better fight, right? He actually had a bit more confidence about him then. He just came out and it wasn't really anywhere near aggressive enough in the second fight. And even in the first one, he got banged all over the ropes, right? But
Geordie recommended that Oleksandr Usyk should take on the victor of a possible fight between Fury and Joshua. From a competitive and commercial standpoint, he thinks this would make more sense. A bout like that would provide a new storyline and maintain the heavyweight division's interest. It might also present Usyk with a fresh task while keeping fan engagement at its highest level.
I must admit, I get why Usyk is doing this, right? You're going to want to finish your career with the biggest money fight possible, and that is AJ or Tyson Fury. So if them two fight, he'll fight the winner. It makes perfect sense. However, he does need to get through Dynamite Daniel Dubois, who was looking more dangerous than ever and seems very switched on.
Looking back at their previous encounters, both fights between Fury and Usyk were intense and closely contested. Each bout added layers to their rivalry, leaving fans and experts debating the outcomes and eagerly awaiting the final chapter. Tyson Fury stated that he believes he defeated Oleksandr Usyk in both their first fight and their most recent bout. He maintained that neither bout's results fairly represented his performance. Fury feels he was the superior fighter and is still confident in his skills in spite of the outcome. Although Fury vehemently disagrees with the judge's ruling, he acknowledged that he is unable to alter it. He was really disappointed with the outcome.
Going into the last round, was you confident that you were ahead?
Yeah, I was quite confident. I thought I won that fight again. I think I've got Larry Holmes here. I thought I've won both fights. But then again, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record now, so there's not much I can do about it. I can just fight my heart out and do the best I can. But again, I'll always believe until the day I die, I won that fight.
He noted that only a knockout actually ensures victory in boxing, reflecting on the harsh realities of the sport. Furthermore, he rejected the notion that Oleksandr Usyk's superior performance or perseverance merited the victory.
Yeah, so obviously, you thought you were dictating the fight, which I thought you did too. I just win in 7 rounds to 5.
I feel a lot of people did as well. Same score. Frank had me 3 or 4 rounds up. A lot of people had me at least 2. I just don't know. Listen, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's happened now. I know boxing, been in it all my life. You can't change no decisions. But I'll just always feel a little bit hard done by. Not a little bit, actually a lot. But I think when you don't get the knockout, this is what happens. You can't guarantee a win.
He argued that the ruling was not representative of the real struggle and was unduly generous. Fury remained steadfast in his conviction that he had done enough to win.
A lot of people say that Usyk wins thanks to his spirit. Did you feel it?
I didn't feel no spirit. I felt a little bit of Christmas spirit in there, and I think he got a little Christmas gift from them judges. Christmas gift early.
Moreover, following the second fight, Frank Warren openly voiced his disappointment with the judge's decision and the final outcome. He questioned the score and thought Tyson Fury had done enough to win. Warren stressed that Fury had worked hard and that he found the outcome hard to accept. His response mirrored Fury's and many others' dissatisfaction in their camp. However, while enjoying his second win against Fury,
one judge gave Usyk the last 7 rounds. He didn't give Tyson 1 round, and the other 2 judges of the last 7 rounds gave him a round each. Each gave him 1 round. I mean, I've been doing this for years, and I'm biased, I know, because I'm in Tyson's camp, but how on earth can anybody say he never won 1 round out of the last 7?
Were they Ukrainian judges?
Sorry?
Ukrainian judges?
Well,
They might as well have been.
yeah. Whatever they were, honestly, I'm dumbfounded at how that scoring can be. It's dreadful.
Usyk considered the difficulty that Fury poses. He acknowledged Fury as a deserving and strong opponent, saying that confronting him gives him strength and confidence. Despite their intense animosity, Usyk understood what makes Fury a formidable opponent. This admiration highlighted how important their conflicts were in forming Usyk's own career.
I think it's very tough my opponent. Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent. It's a big man, it's a tough boxer, it's a good man. Tyson a lot of talk, yeah? It just show.
Interestingly, in response to Frank and Fury's comments, Usyk thanked his coaches and God for their assistance and conveyed his joy at the victory. He underlined that their perseverance and hard effort were the reasons for the success. Additionally, Usyk made fun of Warren by referring to him as a blind person. implying that bias tainted Warren's judgment.
Uncle Frank, I think, blind. If Tyson say it's Christmas gift, okay, thank you God, not Tyson. Thank you God. Thank you my coach Yuri. Thank you my coach Kuba. Thank you my team. Listen, Frank crazy man, you know? I think, that's my opinion. Okay, no problem. I win.
Most notably, Paris Fury was also present ringside during the fight and closely watched every moment of the action. She seemed clearly disappointed when the unanimous judgment in Usyk's favor was announced. Her response, as the wife and ardent supporter of Fury, reflected the feelings of their entire camp. The result was difficult to take and gave the evening a personal touch of heartache. For now, both Fury and Usyk are focused on clearing the controversies from their previous two fights. Each holds a different view of the outcomes and is determined to settle the score once and for all. With lingering questions and unfinished business, the trilogy promises to deliver a definitive conclusion. Both Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk have agreed to face off for a third time, and their preparations are in full swing. Tyson Fury has made his way back to the gym, determined to sharpen his skills for the upcoming trilogy fight. He's focusing on refining his technique and improving his overall conditioning. With the stakes higher than ever, Fury is putting in the hard work to ensure he's at his best. His commitment to training reflects the seriousness with which he's approaching this crucial match.
Just in the gym, happened to bump into somebody you might know. We back.
You got it. You know what time it is.
You know what's coming. Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym, as you can see, counting down the days until I can get my redemption on Usyk. December the 21st is going to be my time. I've done everything in boxing, but I ain't come back from a loss. And I relish it, the chance to come back and redeem myself. Get up, December the 21st is all me. Undisputed, here we come.
Meanwhile, Usyk is dedicated to maintaining his fitness and staying in peak physical condition. He continues to follow a strict training regimen, ensuring that he is prepared for whatever Fury brings in their third encounter. Usyk's focus on endurance and technique is evident as he pushes himself harder each day. His commitment to staying at the top of his game reflects his desire to close the rivalry once and for all. The boxing community is buzzing with excitement over the upcoming trilogy between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Fans, pundits, and former fighters alike are eager to see how this fierce rivalry plays out, with both champions bringing unique skills to the table. The outcome of this fight will undoubtedly play a key role in determining Fury's legacy in the sport.